The champs is here.
Yo, we out here on the track when the dreamers run. Each step a testament, yeah, we get it done. Crushing all the hurdles, breaking through the pain. The Texas sun shines bright as we train in the lane. Push it to the limit, never look back. Texas Track Dad, we run the show. Talking fast times, how the athletes grow. In the podcast groove, we bring the heat. From the field to the mic, can't accept defeat. From Dallas to Houston, yeah, we're raising the bar. Every athlete's story, every victory a star. We hustle on the field, focus sharp like a spear. The clock's ticking down, but the finish line is near. With every single stride, we own the sound. Texas Track Dad, we run the show. Talking fast times, how the athletes grow. In the podcast groove, we bring the heat. From the field to the mic, can't accept defeat. From Dallas to Houston, yeah, we're raising the bar. Every athlete's story, every victory a star. We hustle on the field, focus sharp like a spear. The clock's ticking down, but the finish line is near. With every single stride, we own the sound. Texas Track Dad, we run the show. Talking fast times, how the athletes grow. In the podcast groove, we bring the heat. From the field to the mic, can't accept defeat. So lace up your shoes, let the journey commence. Texas Track Dad, we build the suspense.
Yo, what is going, man? That is jamming right there, man. I like, man. I did a good job on that intro. I like that. But I know why y'all here. We all already over 40 people and rising. Thank y'all for coming back. We got a great show today. We got Kylah Woods here, elite sprinter, Vanderbilt commit there. That's our photo right there. That is a fantastic photo, by the way. But before I do, I have to give my shout outs. I want to shout out Coach Jones with Jones Elite. He is actually having a Zoom next week with the track and field coach of Texas A&M, Texarkana. He has scholarship money. So if any parents or athletes want to be on that Zoom and talk to that coach, send me a DM and I'll get y'all the Zoom link and we'll so you can get up in there. All right, so enough of that. Let's get Kylah up in here.
Hey guys.
What is going on?
Hi.
What's going on?
I'm doing good. I'm happy I'm doing good. How about you?
Nah, that's an understatement. You're doing you're doing a fantastic job. I've been good. I've been really well. Just enjoying
That's
y'all,
good.
just enjoying seeing y'all on that track and doing some good things. So just give just a quick intro who you are, your events, your recent PRs. Yeah, you can just give us that for right now.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Kylah Woods. I'm currently a signee at Vanderbilt University. I run the 100, 200, and the 400. And the 100, my PR is an 11:25. And the 200, my PR is a 23:29. And then in the 400, my PR is a 55:65, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure about that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Kylah, you're an all around sprinter. I've been
Thank
noticing that,
you.
and that is good because you can run the 1, 2, and the 4 at some competitive times. 23-2. So when is y'all's regionals? They haven't had regionals yet. Is this Friday?
And Saturday. Prelim.
Okay, all right.
Friday, and then Saturday is finals.
Okay, they need to make sure the fire department is gonna be out there because their track is gonna be on fire with them. But y'all running that fast for real.
I know.
So describe yourself in 3 words.
I would say determined, caring, and funny.
Determined. Okay. Um, if you can race any sprinter in the world, past or present, who would it be?
Okay, like if I'm like in my prime, like in like college, and I'm running like
Yeah.
10 something, probably
Uh-huh.
like Flojo. That would be
Well,
crazy.
yeah.
That would
That'd be
be crazy.
nice. Yeah. Okay. 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 Nice. Nice. Now, if you race me right now, do you think you can beat me? Is the question.
Um,
Are you faster than Texas Track? Now, let's go ahead and get that out of there. Get that out of here right now.
um, yes, probably.
You always so nice about it. You know you faster than me. Uh, Here we go. When did you first realize you had something special in sprinting?
Okay. I realized that I had something special in me. I think it was like in eighth grade because my dad used to throw me in the 800 and the
Oh,
400 and the 200. So I didn't know that I was a sprinter. But the coach from APXP, Coach
yeah,
McCray, thought that I
yeah,
was a sprinter. So
yeah.
I got like in the sprints, like I really got focused on sprints in the eighth grade. And then I got focused on the 100 in my sophomore year, I think. Sophomore year. I got focused on the 100.
So you tell me you was out there running the,
The
the
800.
hey, Coach
Yeah.
McCray, like, hey, I think she's a little bit faster than that. Hey, that was a good move. Coach McCray, he's a good guy, by the way. He's a good, great guy. Um, what's been your proudest moment on the track so far?
My proudest moment. Probably last week because like I feel like a lot of people were thinking that I ran an 11:28 because of the win. So it's nice to like prove to people that I could actually run an 11:2 like without that much wind. So I would say that's my proudest moment in track right now. But another one of my proudest moments is when I made it to state without getting the wild card last year. And I
Hmm.
also hurt myself last year, so that was also
Hmm.
a big achievement too.
Yeah, yeah, I say that shows resilience, for you to come back and doing all this stuff you're doing now. Um,
Thank you.
those times, and for the people who watching, they legit times. Go on athletic.net and you can see that win, and that win is low. The only win there was her running fast. That's the only win that was there. I think one was 1.8,
Yes.
and the other was one something or whatever. But it's a legit time, and that's big. That's big time. Megan Edwards said,
Oh, Jesus.
she said, "Hey."
Oh, that's my friend. Hi,
That's
Megan.
your friend? Okay. She says, hey. Um, what what does a typical week of training look like for you?
Okay, so on Mondays, okay, he kind of switched it. On Mondays it's like not long, but it's like fast, but like yesterday Monday I did a 120 and then I did a 220 and it was like full speed. So I can have
Hmm.
like the over distance for the 100 and the 200. And
Hmm.
then on Tuesdays I do like sprints. Like on Tuesday I did a 10, 20, 30 meters and then I did that twice, two sets of that.
Uh-huh.
And then Wednesday is recovery and then Thursday is just block work and then Friday showtime. Yeah.
Showtime. So how do you balance all that training with your school and your academics and all that good stuff?
With me, I like getting my work done before like coming home. So I make sure I like get everything done before I get home so I don't have to
Hmm.
worry about anything and all that stuff. And also I I like study and do all that stuff at school. Like yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's a task. You're doing a great job now.
Thank you.
And when you go to college, when you get up there in the big SEC, it's gonna be a challenge, but you got a good camp behind you, and just keep doing what you're doing. You will be okay.
Thank you.
Um, who's been the biggest? the way I do this question here, I ask it two ways.
Mhm.
Who's been the biggest influence in your track career, track wise? And the second part of that, who's been the biggest influence non track wise?
Okay. Biggest influence track wise is my dad because he sent me like this Instagram reel the other day. He said that I'm gonna be your biggest cheerleader and your biggest hater because you need to know how it's like to like because when you go into the like if I go into arena and everyone's booing, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, my dad like used to like make me go through that so I don't have so it's like I'm a tough
Yeah.
shield, like nobody can crack my
Hmm.
shield, and he's teaching me to do that and all that stuff. And the person that influenced me outside of track is
Hmm.
probably my mom.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
my mom.
Okay.
I love my
Okay.
grandma.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom, because she teaches me how to be a woman and how to
Uh
respect
huh.
people and how to just be independent and
Uh huh.
caring and just have faith in the Lord and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good, and it's always good for parents to hear that. And I love when the athletes actually um say they parents, right? Because they are a big part of who you are.
Yes.
They a big part of who you are now, and when you go to school, they gonna be a big part of who you are. When you go through the recruiting process, and I tell people this only all the time, those schools, they are not just recruiting you, they are recruiting the entire family. The
Mhm.
family is being recruited too, right? Because the family is going to be a representation of that school. And I just like to hear that when y'all admire your parents and y'all actually tell them on the show and they can actually hear that. And it's good to hear that sometimes. Um, let's talk a little bit recruiting. When did schools start reaching out to you, and how did you feel about that?
Okay. The first school that reached out to me was U of H, and I was on my way to a theater rehearsal. I was on my way to a theater rehearsal, and my coach was like, "Kylah, you got mail." I was uh, I was like, "Okay." So then I took it and I said, "UH," and then he was like,
Yeah. You're like, yeah.
I was like, "Okay." So I
Yeah.
think I got my first. I think that was in September of 2024. Wait,
Okay.
September? Wait. No, 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 no. September of 2023. My bad. September of 2023. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that was my
Okay.
first.
Okay.
That was my first letter, I would say. And that was the first school. And then after that, I think it was like Alabama. I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that recruiting process is it's exciting and it can get overwhelming sometimes.
Yes. Oh my God. It
I
was
know you got
so
that first one. You was like, okay, then everything else like whoosh.
whoosh. Yes, it was. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
It is,
funny.
and that's and I'm glad you said that because a lot of people need to hear it. Yeah, when y'all get in that recruiting process, just pace yourself. There's gonna be
Yes.
a lot going on.
Yes.
Emails, text messages, phone calls.
Mhm.
It's it can get a bit stressful on the athlete and the family. But I can see now you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
What stood out about Vanderbilt to
What's
make
the
you say that's the one? Yeah, this is home for me. This is where I'm going right here.
I would say the coaching staff because like the coaching staff, okay, my biggest thing was I wanted a family environment. And when
Hmm.
I went up to Vanderbilt, all I did was laugh. I saw a family, I laughed, I saw people encouraging each other, and that's the biggest thing I wanted for like my college career because I'm leaving
Hmm.
home. I'm leaving my
Yep.
parents and it's such a loving environment here. I wanted that the same thing at college, and that was like the biggest thing, and that's what they're like all about. They're also about winning, but they're also about like being together and having a family and all that stuff. So yeah.
And and that's important. We all know when we go to meets and we go to these meets, we go to these college. We know the main objective, and that's to win, right? We know that,
Yes.
but or you building relationships or you enjoying yourself, things like that is very important too. So that's why it's important for you to pick the right school that fits your personality and what you like. Is just like what you said. That's how it make you feel, and that man, that is good to hear. And who is this here saying anchor down?
That's my sister.
That's
That's my sister.
she's excited.
Very
We
supportive.
have
Hey, Kari.
and Vanessa. Do you know who that is? Somebody's
Vanessa.
on IG, Vanessa, and she says yes. Go ahead and do what you do.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think.
VANVESHA.
Oh, yes, I have Vanessa. Yes, I know Vanessa. Very sweet girl.
Cool. She said, "Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up."
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, IG is really turning up on over there right now.
Okay.
Let's see. Were there any surprises or tough moments during the recruiting journey?
Yes, there was a bunch of surprises. Okay. This is like, I think my sister wants to say this at my graduation, but I'm not sure. But basically,
Okay.
so I was conflicted over three schools. I was conflicted over Auburn, Vanderbilt, and SMU. I was in the mix between that. So I prayed every night. I prayed every morning. I was like, God, please show me what school that I need to go to. Please just show me in your way. Okay. So the first time what he showed my sister, was that she went to church and that day, and there was like a college day, and the person sitting right in front of her stood up, turned around, and Vanderbilt was on her shirt.
Okay.
That was
It's a
crazy.
sign. Okay.
Yeah. And then when I woke up, after praying, I went downstairs, and my Vanderbilt like hoodie was like sitting there, and like my parents had washed all my stuff, but that specific hoodie was just sitting there laying on the chair. Like it was just laying on the chair. And then this was like after this, I was like, okay, that's the school. That's the school.
Yeah.
That same day that I prayed, that I saw the chair, and that Vanderbilt hoodie was on the couch. What's it called? I had came home, and then Coach AT, the head coach of track and field, came to my house. Coming from Texas A&M, came to my house and just sat down and talked to me. Like that same day that I prayed. So I didn't even know. Like she just surprised me. Like she was like, "Are you busy, Kyla?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Oh, I'm coming." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then she came and talked to me, and then she just like, encouraged me through the process and said this, this, and this, and broke it down for me and just answered all my questions. And I was like, "Yep, that's the school. That's the school."
That's awesome. That is awesome. And I can see a lot of people, or because I see anchors everywhere now.
Yes, I'm a star.
They are excited about what you have going, and congratulations on that. How did your family support you through the process? Because I know it's the family definitely has to be a support system when it comes to recruiting. Because like I say, it can get stressful.
Yes, like some days, like when my parents wanted to talk about like recruiting, I would just be like, "Not today, not today. Just let me like have a mind to think. I just want to think about where I want to go. Like I just want to think about it, but I don't want like y'all's input in it. I just want to think. Like let me just think myself." So like the last 2 days of me thinking of where I want to go, I didn't talk to them about it. I was like, "Let me just think. Let me just think." But they were just supporting me. They were like, "Okay," and then were telling me about the schools and be like, "You were like this, you were like that, you were like this," and all this stuff. And I was taking that in, and I was taking this in, and I was taking that in, and it aligned with Vanderbilt.
Cool. So they just pretty much let you just decide and
no, they helped. They definitely helped. They
Okay.
definitely but
Yeah. The reason I asked that because the parents they're gonna we're gonna have some input on it,
Mm-hmm.
Y'all pick a school, but we know y'all best of all,
Yeah.
and sometimes we have to just sit down a little bit, just think about this part of it,
Mm-hmm.
and just try to help you out a little bit. But the way you talking and what I've seen so far with that university is pretty good. And I said this a while back on one of my shows that Vanderbilt is secretly building something over there because y'all already got some hitters already over there.
Yes.
I know for a fact, and they're doing a good job with their recruiting and stuff. Mark Fisher from IG said
Oh.
she will smile at you on the line and burn you for meters. that's, that's funny. Let's see. I am Nia Danielle.
Oh.
Uh, su- she says she's super proud of you.
Thanks, Nia.
Keeping going, anchors down.
Thank you, Nia.
All right. Let's see. Um, what was the most? Have you thought about a major yet, or what you're going to major in?
Yes, my major, what I want to major in is computer science.
Okay. Nice.
Thank you.
What are you most excited about as you head to compete in the SEC to rep Vanderbilt? What are you most excited about?
Um, I just want to see what it's like. Like, I think that's what I just want to see what it's like. I want to see how the atmosphere is. I want to see like the competition. I just want to be in that atmosphere. I honestly never thought that that would happen, like to be in the SEC. But like now that I am, I just want to see the
Yeah,
atmosphere, how it's like, how they just like how they, because it's going to be a very different switch from what's it called, high school. It's going to be a completely different atmosphere. So just want to see, because I'm used to just kids in Texas, and now it's kids all over the US. Well, not kids, grown women all
yeah,
over
yeah,
the US.
yeah. I'm just about to say that. Yeah,
I said kids,
yeah,
grown
yeah,
women
yeah, yeah,
all over the
yeah,
US. And yeah.
yeah. All over the world because you
Yes.
have international students.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna be competing against,
Oh,
and
yes.
um, you'll see them real soon when you get on campus. You'll see them real soon. But I want to tell you this: take everything you was taught by your parents or by your coaches. You just only thing you're doing is making a transition. That's it. You want to make sure you continue to be who you are, right? When you go
Yeah.
off to school and remember all the things that your parents, taught you because um, they won't be as close to you physically, because you're going to be at Vanderbilt. They'll be in Texas or whatnot. But you just need to make sure you remember what you was taught when you go up there. You'll be good. You'll be good. You'll be fine. You'll love it. It's
Thank
fun.
you.
It is fun. It is fun. Um, let's see here. What's your goal for ending your senior year this year? What's your goal? Do you have any goals?
I want a medal at state really bad. Really
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
I want a medal. That's the biggest thing. Like at graduation, a lot of kids wear their state medals, and
Uh-huh.
I want a medal. That
Okay.
is that is what I'm going to be thinking on the line at regionals. I'm gonna, every time I step on the track, I'm gonna be like, you want a medal, you want a medal, you want a medal. That is what I'm gonna be thinking. I want to place. I want a title.
Okay. Okay. You definitely keep doing what you're doing, and you focus on your execution like you've been taught, about your coaches and trainers, and that's definitely gonna come. It's gonna come, right? Um, just remember too, medals that don't define who you are as
That
an
is true.
athlete,
That's true.
right?
That's
Remember that.
true.
Just remember that don't define you at all of who you are or what you're gonna be when you go off to college, right?
Yes.
Just always remember that. Let's continue to train hard, continue to execute, and things gonna happen for you. A lot of things gonna happen for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any specific events you're aiming to specialize in or expand on the collegiate level?
Probably the 400 because at the beginning of the season, I was planning on running the 400, but like the Texas weather, I only ran one 400 this season because of the Texas weather, so I had to trail back to the 1 and 2. So hopefully, I get some time in college to run the 4 because I feel
You
like I
know,
didn't prove myself in the 4.
man, I don't never hear sprinters saying that.
Really?
uh, not many, and that's good. It's a good thing, because a lot of a lot of sprinters don't like to run the 4, but it's
Yeah.
a complete sprinter does. You, uh, Nunez runs the 4. You're a complete sprinter, right? And that's where you want to be. So yeah. That's good. That 4 makes you stronger for the 2.
Yes.
So that's really good. That's really good. Um, let's see, Coach Vaughn, Sir Vaughn, is saying it's going to happen. It's going to happen for you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Let's see. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Olympic trials, pro circuit, something else. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Olympic trials. Olympic.
Okay. Okay.
Olympic trials.
Okay. I think I see it before that, but that's just me. That's just me. I'm a good judge of talent, though. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Are there any parts of college life you're nervous about?
I just think the academic portion because like it's gonna be like I said, it's gonna be a big switch from high school and you're gonna have so much free time. And I just need to learn how to like know like I have to study and know I have to complete my work before I want to do like anything that's like an activity or some sort. So I would say just studying and staying on my academics. And yeah, that's the main portion.
Yeah. Academics are very important. Very important. And typical day at college, you're gonna have coaches meetings, you're gonna have classes, you're gonna have advisor meeting, right? You're gonna
Yes.
have a team meeting, right? You're gonna have study hall, you're gonna have a lab, you're gonna have
Mhm.
recovery. I'm talking about one day. This is one
Yes.
day, right? So practice now, like you're doing, learning to manage things, right? Because you're gonna have to manage your studies, and you're gonna have to manage track, and you got because it's gonna be a lot when you first get there. But just take time, sit down. Probably want to get you a planner, stuff like that to help you manage everything. That's one of the big, most important things there. Miss Smallwood here.
Yes.
All right, all right.
Melinda.
She said she's proud of you.
Thank you. Much love.
We got another one here.
Oh, hi, Miss Larissa.
She
Oh,
says,
thank
"Way to go,
you.
Kylah. We are so proud of you. Blessings and continued prayers
Much love.
there."
Much love. Much love to everyone.
Um,
Thank you all for watching. Awesome.
yeah, you are getting a lot of comments here.
Really? Oh,
So I got a few rapid fire questions, and then we'll
okay.
jump into the last portion of this right here. Um, um, so just kind of like a quick question things,
Mhm.
and you just say an answer or whatever.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, spikes or flats?
Spikes.
All right, morning workouts or night grind?
Night grind. I hate waking up.
You like that? So you want to practice in the evening time.
Yeah.
Favorite post meat snack?
Probably. Well, it's not a meat snack. It's kind of like a lunch. Subway,
Okay, all right. TikTok or Instagram?
TikTok.
All right, cool. That's it.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. What advice would you give to younger athletes dreaming of a D1 scholarship?
Patience is key. That's exactly what I'll say. Trust the process. I put too much pressure on myself. I still do it to this day, but I'll just say, trust the process. God is in your favor. I promise you that. It's just, you just have to trust the process and believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then your dreams won't be accomplished. You have to, first of all, believe in yourself and be patient and trust the process. That's the best advice that I would say. And also, don't put pressure on yourself, please. Like, you're good, like you'll be good. Just trust your training, trust the process, and be patient. That's what I was.
I really hope the younger athletes are really listening to what you just told them, because that is the key to be successful there.
Mhm.
Trust in yourself and trust the process as well.
Yes.
Um, it might not work out when you want it to work out,
Hmm.
but you keep doing what you're doing, you keep doing the right things, it'll work out at the end. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Um, what is something you wish you knew at the beginning of your track and field journey?
But something I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Um, I wish I knew. I would like at the beginning. I wish I knew what I just said, because I put tons of pressure on myself. Like
Yeah.
when I wasn't performing the way I was like, oh my gosh, like the college coaches aren't gonna like this, and I'm not gonna find a college and all this stuff. But I found a college for me, and that's the main
Yeah.
thing. You need to find a college for you, and you need to trust everything that you do. So I wish that I knew that I just needed to trust the process and just stop with all the negative things in my head and just trust the process, trust God, and it will come in your favor. That's what I was.
You giving out some wise words here right now,
Yeah.
and because I like when people can hear it from y'all, because I
Hmm.
preach it all the time on my show. I preach it all the time. But to hear it from the actual athletes who've been through it um, is really going to reach, further, you know,
Yeah.
because y'all actually know, yeah, y'all actually been through the process and y'all know um, um, how to operate now. You know how to operate, because a lot of times, and I don't mean to get on my soapbox about this, but a lot of times athletes they do put too much pressure on themselves,
Yes.
and they worry about the wrong things.
Mhm.
Everybody's not going to PR when they want to. It's just not going to happen. Your PR pretty much when you least expect it, and sometimes you don't even think you ran that fast. You're like, that ain't no PR.
Yes. Like in the 100, I got irritated while I was running. I got irritated. I thought I wasn't
Yep,
moving that fast, so I got irritated. And
yep,
then for the 200, I was so tired that I was like, oh my gosh, I probably just ran like a 24-1. And when I saw
yeah.
the board, I was like, whoa.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. And that's, see, you trust the process, and you kept doing what you supposed to do. But athletes, I just hope y'all listening to this, because it's truthful, and that's where it need to be. Trust the process, keep working, and things will happen. Things will
Yeah.
happen. Um, let's see. All right. You got any messages you want to give to your coaches or teammates uh, who help you be who you are and get where you are?
I just want to thank all the coaches in my life for believing in me. That's what I really needed. I just needed a coach to believe in me and have faith in me and know what type of athlete I am, and I will deliver for them. I would run through a brick wall for anybody that believes in me. So, like, if you believe in me, I'll try the best I can. That's just me as a person.
And I just want to add to what we were just talking about with choosing the school.
Mm-hmm.
You go where you feel is home. You
Yes.
go where it's going to make you a better person. It's going to help you be successful, and you're going to get training. And
Yes.
at the end of the day, everybody meet up at nationals. All right. No matter what, everybody meet up. If you good, you fast enough, you go be at nationals.
Yes.
It's just how it works, you know. It's just how it works. It's just how it works. So just continue. They just need to continue doing what they're doing. So, you have any more shout outs? And can you give out your social media handles just in case anybody want to follow you as well?
Okay, so shout out to everybody that's watching this right now. I have no idea who is watching this right now.
And you got a bunch of folks in here.
Thank you for tuning in. My social media, my TikTok is Kylah Woods, with 2 S's. My Instagram is It's Kylah Woods. My Twitter is It's Kylah Woods. My what else is there? What else is there? Oh my gosh. Oh, what? YouTube. It's Kylah Woods. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
That's
and
it.
then
Sure.
my Snapchat, but I don't think that's my Snapchat is Kylah Woods with 2 S's.
So if y'all want to follow Kylah Woods, everything she told y'all, hey, go look it up. If not, I will add everything. I added in the description and all that good stuff, so y'all can follow her and be a big supporter of her. And I will be following you.
Thank
when
you.
you leave high school up at Vanderbilt, I'll still be following you as well. So keep it up. Miss Smallwood, this is good what she just put on here. Fate is what thrusts your dreams into becoming reality. So don't be afraid to believe and dream big. That's some good stuff right there. That matter of fact, I'm about to quote you on that and post that on my stuff. But that's a good saying. That's a good saying. But shout out to everybody who came to the show.
Yes.
That's gonna be it. Keep doing what you're doing. Do you have anything else before we get out of here?
Anchor down. That's what to do.
All right, guys. We're out. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
At regionals. Keep up the good work.
The champs is here. Yo, we out here on the track when the dreamers run. Each step a testament, here we get it done. Crushing all the hurdles, breaking through the pain. The Texas sun shines bright as we train in the lane. Push it to the limit, never look back. TexasTrackDad, we run the show. Talking fast times, how the athletes grow. In the podcast groove, we bring the heat. From the field to the mic, can't accept defeat. From Dallas to Houston, yeah, we're raising the bar. Every athlete's story, every victory a star. We hustle on the field, focus sharp like a spear. The clock's ticking down, but the finish line is near. With every single stride, we own the sound. TexasTrackDad, we run the show. Talking fast times, how the athletes grow. In the podcast groove, we bring the heat. From the field to the mic, can't accept defeat. From Dallas to Houston, yeah, we're raising the bar. Every athlete's story, every victory a star. We hustle on the field, focus sharp like a spear. The clock's ticking down, but the finish line is near. With every single stride, we own the sound. TexasTrackDad, we run the show. Talking fast times, how the athletes grow. In the podcast groove, we bring the heat. From the field to the mic, can't accept defeat. So lace up your shoes, let the journey commence. Texas Track Dad, we build the suspense.